Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ella, and as you can tell by the title of this video, today I will be doing a book review, book recommendations. That's what I'm going to title it. Yeah, sorry, I still haven't figured out a title. Before we get started, I do need to mention if you hear any loud noises, my parents' bathroom's being renovated and their tub is being ripped out right now, so it's very loud, but I really need to film this, so I'm trying to talk louder than that, but if I start screaming, yelling, I'm sorry. But these books are not really in any particular order, but the very last one is my very top favorite book at the moment. But yeah, it's a series. I'm reading the second one at the moment. But yeah, let's just get on with this video. And I literally just filmed this video in my library, but I was super awkward and I didn't know what I was saying at all. And also, you couldn't really see the book cover, so now I'm in front of my window and closer to the noise, so I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna try and keep this as organized as possible and not, be that awkward. So yeah, anyway, let's get on to the video. Okay, so the first book I want to talk about is Pretend She's Here. This is such a good book. It is such a good thriller, and I hate thriller, dramatic books. I don't like them, but this one is so good. I've read this 3 times and it's just so good. Basically it's about a girl, Emily, that's her name. I was about to say Emma. Emily, she has a very best friend named Lizzie, and Lizzie dies because of cancer, and it's very hard on her family and it's very hard on Emily and Lizzie's family. And Lizzie's family moves away, and Emily hasn't seen them, and then they show up in town randomly, and then a bunch of stuff goes down. I don't want to spoil it I don't want to say anything else because it will spoil it, but there's a little hint in the cover which I figured out after I read the book because I wasn't really paying attention to the cover. But if you can tell, just here's a hint because of the cover. So if you know the hint, good job. But yeah, let's get on to the next book. The next book is a series, and my favorite book in the series is the third to last book, because in the series there's the books about this girl and then the books about her daughter. So yeah, anyway, it's The Selection. Oh gosh, you can't see it. No. Okay, there we go. Sorry, she looked really pale. Okay. It's The Selection. The Selection is basically The Bachelor. It's almost the exact same thing. Not gonna lie. But it's basically the same thing. But basically it's about, there's a kingdom and there's different regions in this kingdom. And the prince, every year they take one girl. They just randomly pick one girl from each region, and then there's 35 of them, and they all come to the castle, and then he one by one picks people to send home, and then he decides between 2 girls which one he's going to marry in the end. And this is in the perspective of America, one of the lower class contestants. I'm just gonna say contestants because I don't know what else you would call them. Wait, is it? Yeah, anyway. And basically there's different rankings, and I think the lowest is an 8 and the highest is a 1, and I think she's a 5 or 4. I forgot which one. But when you enter the selection, you get higher up and the highest you can go up unless you get married to him is a 1. So you just go up ranks. But yeah, this is a really good series. I love it so much. It's very romantic, so if you don't like anything romantic and gooey, I do not recommend this, but it's very drama packed and romantic packed. So if you like either one of those, I 10 out of 10 recommend this book. So the next series I'm going to talk about, I did not finish this series. I loved the first 2 books, and then the third one was very boring. One of my best friends, she read the book series the same time I did, and she loved every single one of them, and there was a boring part at the beginning of the third book, which is why I didn't keep reading it, but she said it gets way more better. yeah, way better. That makes sense. Way better, and that I should have kept reading it, but then I was like, meh, oh well. So this book series is called Three Dark Crowns. Excuse me. This cover is matte, and it has like this really like cool texture to it. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath from talking. But basically this book is about, there's like this region, and it's split into 3 parts, and they're all controlled by different groups of people. So there's 3 sisters, and they each are like queen of that region, and they each have powers. So one is a naturalist, one is an elementist, and one is a poisoner, and they try to kill each other with these powers, the powers that they have. They try and kill each other so then they can be queen of the entire, like, all 3 regions. And it just goes on like that, and then once they become queen and they have children, then they get sent away to an island, and they get to just like relax, and they don't even get to like meet their children or whatever. But it's very interesting, and there is romance in this, but it's not like gooey romance. It's like chill romance, and it's very adventure packed and dramatic, and it is so great. So I 10 out of 10 recommend this book if you like any one of those things. On to the 4th and last book. This is my all-time favorite book at the moment, and I'm in a like romantic like series and love novels at the moment. I don't know why I'm in that phase, but I am. So this is my all-time favorite. There's so many loud noises. All-time favorite series. It is on Netflix. There's 3 books, but only 2 of them are a Netflix movie. I don't know if they're going to turn the 3rd one into a Netflix movie. I don't really know. But anyway, I'm on the 2nd book of the series, and this book is To All the Boys I Loved Before. This is such a good drama, romantic teen novel. Like, if you were to describe, like, I feel like gosh, I feel like some people describe Twilight as like a basic teen novel, but I would describe it as like teens as this sometimes. I don't really know. But I love this book so much. But let's get on to what it's about. So it's about this girl, Laura Jean, and she writes love letters to the person she has a crush on at that moment. I believe she only wrote 5. But she writes them, and she doesn't send them off, and she keeps them in a box in her room. And her family knows that she writes letters, but they don't know who to or what they say. But they like vaguely know that she writes letters. I think her older sister is the only one that knows what they are. But basically, this is so good. So what happens is she is very like, she's like the nerdy girl, so like nobody really likes her, and she's very conservative, I will say. And basically what happens is something happens with the letters, and then a bunch of dramatic stuff happens, and there's like so many twists and turns, but it's such a good book. So I 10 out of 10 recommend this book if you like dramatic, romantic teen novels. I recommend this book. 10 out of 10. Now, since I couldn't really say anything, because if I did say like the slightest bit of anything about To All the Boys I Loved Before, it will spoil it, so I'm not going to say anything. But if you guys would like a full in-depth review with spoilers, I will do it. Just give this video a thumbs up if you like that idea, and also give this video a thumbs up if you like the idea of more of these book videos. I'm getting more into like watching book reviews and things like that. I've always loved books, but like I don't know why I'm starting to just now get into this. But anyway, that is all for today's video. I definitely recommend you go check out these books. Excuse me. I recommend it, especially now that we're in like this whole situation where we're getting bored very easily. I do recommend picking up a good book and reading it. But yeah, that's all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.